Hello folks, and welcome to another episode of JR Cigar Tube. I'm of course Nathan, and
I'm Z Diddy. Yo, I'm back.
Oh God, yes he is. And today we're going to clarify a little what we discussed in the previous episode.
Yo, we're going to clarify.
Wrapper color. You have double claro, natural, English market, Maduro. Put a lid on it. I know something's coming out of that big dumb mouth any second.
English market.
Shush.
Tell us about English market.
Double claro, natural, English market, Maduro, and double Maduro, or as it's sometimes called oscuro. The darker the wrapper, the more influence the wrapper has on the overall flavor of the cigar. Double Maduro. Maduro is sometimes considered stronger, sweeter, spicier, whatever. Equate it to a cup of coffee. If you get a nice cup of coffee and you have a lot of milk in it, it's going to be a little lighter. That same cup of coffee, black, you're going to taste more coffee. So that is how the wrapper equates to the overall flavor balance.
I have no idea what he was just talking about.
I know.
Do you guys have any idea? Yeah, but tell us about English market wrapper, because it's a lot of people see EMS and they think, look, if you're hurt, that's who you call the EMS. But what is the English market wrapper? Excuse me, Steve. Steve? Right, Steve, he's got a little upset and he's over here.
Just shut it off. I'm done. I'm going to go get some lunch. I'm going to go get a hamburger. I can't work with this idiot.
I'm leaving too. I can't.
Well, welcome to JR Cigar with the Z-Man. I've been waiting a long time for this. You back, you fool?
I have no choice.
Mr. Trainer, JR Cigars has to come back. No, I was really serious about that question, for real. A lot of people do see English market selection. Is that what it is? So what does that actually mean?
In the days when there was only Cuban cigars, some of the manufacturers came out with what was called a double claro, or American market selection. And that cigar had a green wrapper, same as the one I was smoking in the first episode. The American market selection wrapper was made because Cuban tobacco is notoriously fuller bodied. So by creating a double claro, or what they called back then an American market selection wrapper, they were creating a milder cigar. This caught on tremendously, and American smokers were ordering these like crazy. So the American market selection, or Candela, became very popular.
So how many shades is there actually of wrappers? Like 8, 10 shades, basically?
Yeah, there's a lot. And EMS was originally called European market because the European smokers preferred the medium, and the double Maduro and Oscuro were more smokers in the Latin American country.
No, it is interesting. When you walk into a big cigar store, or like a JR, and you just look at the selection, and when you're a newbie, actually, when you're a new smoker and you see all those different colors and all those different wrappers, it can be confusing.
Absolutely. So
the good thing is to talk to someone at like a JR who knows something about cigars, and you can help you so you know what to pick. Because like he said earlier in part 1, the wrapper affects 60 to 80% of the flavor of the cigar, and how important is that? But the one thing Steve was talking about before we even went on the air was he said that, you know, you could take 2 identical cigars.
We were not talking before we went on the air.
No, actually, yeah, he was in the bathroom.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
You know, he was saying that, and actually, no, you were saying this, that you take 2 identical cigars with filler and binder, but put a light and a dark wrapper on it, and it becomes 2 completely different cigars.
That's once again why I think the JR Ultimate was a fantastic smoke, because you can literally get anything from mild to full bodied all in the same blend. Get off the... What are you doing?
Yo, Holmes, what up?
Right,
yo, I'm doing the show.
All right, no, this is getting ridiculous. Stop. Put it down.
I'm doing the show.
Put it down. Put it down. Put the phone away.
Is? This is Biggie, Smallie Big.
Put it down.
Okay, I'm out of here. I can't.
Please, cameraman, come back. It's...
Oh, what do you got? Lunch? You got lunch again?
He's done.
That is noon.
Now, expanding on wrappers, not this...
I'm kind of an expanded wrapper.
Yeah, you're real expanded.
Right? Wouldn't you say? Steve?
You have wrappers from different countries that create a more complex blend.
Like Eminem is from Detroit. Yo.
La Finca. This is called a Puro Nicaragua. Everything on this cigar, the wrapper, binder, and the filler are from Nicaragua. Don't overlook the La Finca. It's an inexpensive cigar.
Don't overlook it,
It's
because I'm
been
not.
around forever. It's absolutely delicious. And this has a Nicaraguan wrapper.
And that is an incredibly inexpensive cigar.
With an incredibly good flavor.
But in many of the cigar magazines, even some competitors, they've rated this
It's always been rated
amazingly high.
Always
yes,
high.
it got like 2 and 300s.
Here's a Honduran wrapper, and this is the Punch Gran Puro series, which has a pure Honduran wrapper, binder and
This
filler.
is so delicious. This looks like a chocolate bar.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
Okay, why don't you smoke it?
Oh,
We can't do it. You bit the damn cigar. You want to keep doing these videos?
But it looks so good and tasty.
You're an idiot.
This is like...
what's wrong with you?
How, man?
This is the La Finca Puros Nicaragua that I'm going to light up. This is
The
La
one that
Finca
I just
Robusto.
tasted myself.
The one that...
I can tell you,
Just-
that's a delicious cigar. Absolutely. And the La
Robusto.
Finca ain't no stinker. That is a great cigar. You know what Lou always said, fast, fresh, and cheap? Well, you want to talk about a phenomenal cigar that is cheap. Stupid prices. I mean, how can you not buy this cigar?
He wasn't talking about your sister, huh?
Huh? What? I don't have a sister.
Okay. Maria Mancini has a wrapper called the Habana 2000, which is a delicious wrapper, and it's very close in flavor to Cuban cigar. Very, very good. And its counterpart in the Oscuro has a beautiful Costa Rican wrapper. This is the H. Upmann Vintage Cameroon. It's a Cameroon wrapper.
From Cameroon! Cameroon! I am an exchange student from Cameroon. Remember trading? What? This is a delicious cigar.
Just
Wrapped in
keep going.
cedar. Yeah, what? But go ahead. Talk about your little cigar, Stevie, with your little sinus headache. Go ahead.
When Upmann originally came out after the Cuban embargo, they used the Cameroon wrapper. Several years later, the Cameroon wrapper, which is still very hard to cultivate, became virtually extinct, so they switched over to an Indonesian wrapper. Also makes for a delicious smoke.
You know, Steve, really, I wanted to talk about the last thing when we did talk about an oily wrapper. Real quick, let's talk about plume. Some people call it bloom, and I thought this was a good thing to talk about, right?
Okay, all right.
You know what people see, they go into a cigar store and they'll take it off the shelf. A lot of times you'll see it in an aluminum tube, but it's got that white powdery crystal stuff on it, and instantly a lot of people think it's mold, but it's something called plume, correct?
Or bloom. It's got
Or bloom.
two pronunciations. I
And
don't
it
know
comes
why.
about from what? What makes that happen?
As the cigar is aging, the white powder, all the sugars come to the surface, and it creates a white powdery substance. This shows that the cigar is perfectly aged.
Right.
There
It's
is
not mold.
But the plume actually the powder actually, you wipe it off, and you have a perfectly aged cigar.
Okay, so that's it. Part 2. You learned a little bit more. But in part 3, what are we going to learn about? We're going to learn about particular wrappers and all the new strains that have been coming around over the last decade or so. Stuff that's been hybrid and created, and now all these crazy new wrappers are out. Like me, yo! All right, that's it. Part 2, JR Cigar with Nathan and the Z-Man.
Go!